surprise. Once upon a time, in the charming lakeside town, nestled along the shores of Beyşehir Lake in Konya, where the crystal-clear waters mirrored the snow-capped mountains, and the quaint stone houses were adorned with blooming vines even in late winter, a special buzz filled the air. It was the approach of February 14th, Valentine's Day. The town's animal residents, squirrels, rabbits, birds and more, were abuzz with preparations. They decorated the lakeside park with heart-shaped lanterns made from glowing fireflies, exchanged sweet berry bouquets, and sang romantic tunes under the willow trees that dipped their branches into the gentle waves. The sunsets over the lake turned the sky into a canvas of pinks and oranges, setting the perfect backdrop for love stories to unfold. In this idyllic setting lived our energetic hero, Bouncy the Squirrel. Bouncy was a young male with fluffy chestnut brown fur that caught the light like polished acorns, bright hazel eyes sparkling with mischief, and a bushy tail that bounced like a coiled spring with every leap. He was known around town for his boundless enthusiasm. He'd scamper along the cobblestone paths, chase shimmering fish reflections in the lake, and collect the ripest hazelnuts from the orchards. But this Valentine's Day, Bouncy's heart was captured by something far sweeter. Fluffy, the most enchanting girl squirrel in the town. Fluffy had soft, snow-white fur that glowed like moonlight on the lake, emerald green eyes full of kindness, and a gentle laugh that sounded like tinkling bells. They had met during a summer festival by the water's edge, where Bouncy had accidentally bumped into her while juggling acorns, leading to shared giggles and stolen glances ever since. Bouncy dreamed of confessing his feelings, but shyness held him back. What if she doesn't feel the same, he'd whisper to himself, his tail drooping. Determined to make this day unforgettable, he vowed to find the perfect gift that would show his love. Early that morning, as the first rays of sun danced on the lake's surface, Bouncy slipped out of his cozy nest in a lakeside willow tree. His mother, Nutmeg, a warm, nurturing squirrel with speckled grey fur and wise, knowing eyes, noticed his fidgety excitement. "Bouncy, my dear, true love isn't about grand gestures, it's about the heart behind them," she advised, her voice soft like a lakeside breeze. But Bouncy, fueled by youthful passion, hugged her quickly and dashed off. "I know, Mom, but I want to prove how much she means to me." His first stop was the old lighthouse on the lake's promontory, home to his wise friend Hoot the owl. Hoot, with his pristine white feathers, piercing golden eyes, and a beak that curved like a thoughtful smile, was the town's storyteller, perched high to watch over the waters. "Hello, Hoot," Bouncy chattered, leaping onto the lighthouse railing. "I need advice for Valentine's Day. I'm in love with Fluffy, and I want the ultimate gift." Hoot blinked slowly, his feathers ruffling in the morning wind. "Ah, young love, as unpredictable as the lake's waves. Legends speak of the legendary red-heart nut hidden in the misty hills beyond the lake. It's a radiant red hazelnut with golden seeds inside, said to symbolize eternal affection. But the path is fraught with adventure. Cross the treacherous lake, navigate the pollen-filled flower meadows, and outwit the cunning fox in his rocky den. Here's an ancient map. Use it wisely, and let love guide your steps." Bouncy's eyes widened as he clutched the weathered parchment, his heart racing with a mix of fear and exhilaration. "For Fluffy, I'd cross 1,000 lakes," he declared, bounding away. The adventure began at the lake's edge, where the old wooden bridge had collapsed from a recent storm, its splintered planks floating like driftwood. Waves lapped aggressively against the shore, and a chill wind whipped up sprays of water. "How will I cross?" Bouncy panicked, his fur bristling. But visions of Fluffy's smile flashed in his mind, her gentle encouragement during their festival encounter, how she'd shared her favourite berry with him. Gathering courage, he spotted a large reed leaf bobbing nearby. With a mighty bounce, he leapt onto it, using his tail as a rudder. The lake's currents pulled him into swirling eddies, and a sudden wave nearly capsized his makeshift boat. "Hold on for love!" he shouted, paddling furiously with his paws. Drenched and shivering, he reached the opposite shore, his spirit unbroken. "One challenge down," he panted, shaking off the water, feeling a surge of pride that made his love for Fluffy burn brighter. Next, the map led him through the vibrant flower meadows on the hillsides, where wildflowers bloomed in a riot of colours, red tulips nodding like hearts, yellow daisies swaying in the breeze. But the air was thick with pollen, causing Bouncy to sneeze uncontrollably. "Achoo! This is worse than I thought!" Worse still, a swarm of bees, guardians of the meadow, buzzed angrily, mistaking him for a pollen thief. They dove at him in formation, their stingers glinting in the sun. Bouncy dodged and weaved, his bouncy tail propelling him through the petals like a furry arrow. "I'm just passing through for love," he yelped, grabbing a few red roses along the way as a romantic touch. Remembering a trick from Hoot's stories, he rolled in a patch of lavender to mask his scent, confusing the bees long enough to escape. Panting on the hilltop, overlooking the sparkling lake, Bouncy clutched the roses, imagining presenting them to Fluffy. "She's worth every sting," he thought, his cheeks flushing with affection. As the sun climbed higher, Bouncy approached the final obstacle. The rocky den of Sly the Fox, hidden in the craggy cliffs overlooking the town. Sly was a sly, red-furred trickster with sharp amber eyes, a bushy tail tipped in white, and a grin that hid his cunning nature. He'd heard rumors of the heart nut and guarded the path jealously. "Well, well, if it isn't lovesick Bouncy," Sly sneered, emerging from the shadows. "That nut is mine. Hand over the map, or I'll make this your last adventure." Bouncy's heart pounded, but love fueled his bravery. Dodging Sly's playful lunges, he zipped around boulders, using his agility to tire the fox. "Wait, Sly! Love isn't about taking, it's about sharing. Help me find it, and we'll split the glory." "Think of someone you care for." Sly paused, his ears twitching. Deep down, he admired Bouncy's spirit, and the squirrel's words stirred a hidden softness. "Fine, furball, but only because your persistence is amusing." Together, they navigated the den's twists, solving a hidden puzzle door with Bouncy's quick thinking and Sly's knowledge of traps. At last, they unearthed the legendary red heart nut glowing crimson, its shell etched with golden veins, pulsing like a beating heart. As evening fell, the town park by the lake glowed with lantern light, music floating on the water. Bouncy, with Sly as his unlikely wingman, approached Fluffy under a willow tree. Her eyes lit up at the sight of him, dishevelled but beaming. "Fluffy, this heart nut is for you, symbol of my feelings. Crossing lakes, dodging bees, even befriending foxes. It was all for you. I love you." Fluffy's fur flushed pink as she accepted it, her paw touching his. "Bouncy, your adventure shows your heart. I've felt the same since our first meeting. This is the best Valentines ever." They shared a tender nuzzle, then danced under the stars, the lake reflecting their joy. Sly watched from afar, smirking but touched, vowing to find his own love. From that day, Bouncy and Fluffy's romance became a town legend, inspiring others to embrace adventure in love. And as the heartnut seeds were planted, they grew into a grove of red blooming trees, a symbol of enduring affection by Beyşehir Lake. Moral: true love thrives on adventure, courage, and sharing. It's the journey that makes the heart grow fonder. Happy Valentine's Day!